Hello everyone, my name is Joseph. Welcome back to another video on the AI fluency practice demonstrations on eSmart Class. Today we are going to be looking at the paragraph practice of the AI fluency practice sections. Again, we are going to be using English Wave, but the reading section or the reading practice is available for eFuture Discovery as well. So with the reading practice, the AI fluency, it is a little bit different from the speaking practice. So as you may recall from the first video, with the speaking practice, there are three speaking dialogues that the students can practice with, and then there are two phases, there are two steps for the speaking practice, a dialogue that they listen to, and then their actual speaking assessment. However, with the reading section, we actually have three parts. The first part is a paragraph practice where we take just a piece of a dialogue and practice speaking with that. We also have the shadowing practice, which doesn't actually provide any AI reporting, but it helps practice fluency and accuracy. And then we have our final assessment. Now, you cannot access the shadowing practice or assessment practice until you finish the paragraph practice. So you have to go through these progressively as a student. They cannot jump to the assessment and skip everything else. So what we will do is we will start by taking a look at the paragraph practice first. So when we look at the reading paragraph practice, it looks very similar to the speaking practice where we have the dialogue on one side, or at least in this case, a paragraph on one side, and then the directions for how to record on the other. A couple of other small differences here is that we can change the speed at which we listen to the paragraph before we record. So if you need it to be a little bit slower or a little bit faster to change the challenge, you can do that. So you can choose to set the speed at slow, normal, or fast for the listening component, but that will not change how fast your recording is, because that is all based on you. Just like with the speaking assessment, students get 3 chances to complete this recording after they get their report. So after they get their first report, they have 2 more chances to try it again. But just as before, if an error happens with the recording, your microphone's not plugged in, something gets dropped, you can retry the recording. You can re-record your reading of the paragraph before submitting it for a report as many times as needed. So what we'll do here is when we hit the start button, the listening function will immediately kick in, and the students will listen to this paragraph. And as soon as it finishes the audio, then it will begin recording the students speaking. So once they finish listening, they will immediately start recording their reading of this paragraph.
I'm in the environmental club at school. We do lots of things that help Earth. For example, last month, we raised money to buy recycling bins for the school. Now all the teachers and students recycle. We also write letters to ask companies to do things that are better for the environment. I love the club because it's making the world a better place.
I'm the environmental club school. We do lots of things that help Earth. For example, last month we raised money to buy recycling bins for the school. So once you finish your recording, it will generate a report for you, and it will give you a general idea of your accuracy here. So I intentionally did not say the first and last sentences correctly, and you see that the red there marks the words that I didn't say or said incorrectly. Green means that it is perfect, And yellow means that it is good, but there might be small errors or it might not be as clear. The pronunciation or whatever might not be as clear. So there are certain words here that show you how well you did. Now, you can listen to this to make sure that you're happy with the recording, to make sure that it is as clear as possible. Or if you know you made a mistake that you wouldn't normally do, you can listen to check to see what that mistake is. And then if you're satisfied, you hit next to get your actual report and move on to the next paragraph. And then you can hit retry and re-record this. So what we'll do is we will move on to next. So the sentence practice is complete. I have the all clear sticker. If I'm unhappy with my practice and my progress with this, I can retry and I can try and record this again for another score, or I can exit. So once I have returned, I've exited, I have returned to the main practice page in the student view. You'll see here that again, it's cleared. I have cleared the first paragraph practice. I am allowed to retry it if I want to. And this will open it up. But remember, after you submit for the assessment of your paragraph, you'll only be able to do this 2 more times. So you have 3 chances at this. But since I've cleared the paragraph practice, this has unlocked the shadowing practice. The paragraph practice, the shadowing practice, is still practicing the same paragraph, but this time the students are going to listen and speak at the same time. So the goal here is to try and match the native speaker's tone and intonation and pacing. Again, they can select to go slow, normal, or fast with the reading of the passage. The faster it goes, the harder it is to kind of match the pacing. The slower it is, the easier it is. So this is not a section that actually gets assessed using AI, but you will still be able to record your process just to listen. So we'll do that now.
I'm in the environmental club at school. We do lots of things that help Earth. For example, last month, we raised money to buy recycling bins for the school.
So once you finish the recording, it says that you are done. And it'll give you the all clear section, or the all clear message here. Now, you can practice this as many times as you want because you're not getting assessed by AI, but you can click here and listen to your recording. You can retry or you can exit on. So once you exit, you'll be able to access the assessment. So once we've exited the shadowing exercise, again, now we have 2 clear buttons here, 2 clear stickers, and the assessment practice has been unlocked as well. So now that we can do this, we have the options. We can go back and retry the paragraph practice. We can retry shadowing, or we can do the assessment practice. So you can do them in reverse order after you've unlocked everything, but you cannot get to the assessment without first doing paragraph practice or retry shadowing. So let's take a look at the assessment practice now. So here in the assessment practice, again, we are still practicing that same paragraph, that same passage. As you get with the higher level books, you might get the full reading passage. In the lower level books, you might just get that same paragraph. The practice will change from book to book and level to level, even unit to unit. So what we're going to do here, it's just like the paragraph practice. We will press start, we will record our reading of the passage, and then we will get our report. I'm in the environmental club at school. We do lots of things that help Earth. For example, last month we raised money to buy recycling bins for the school. Once we have finished, we can listen just like we did with the dialogue assessment in the first video. you can listen to check that everything is there. I again intentionally made a mistake just to show you what that does to the results. But if you are unhappy with what you hear in the recording, you can retry and re-record it, or you can hit submit. It's also very helpful just to make sure that the recording played.
I'm in the environmental club at school.
So I know that it did record my voice, so I don't have to retry. I will submit and see what my score is. So as you can see, that one sentence I did not record, I did not read, was highlighted as red because it was not said. Everything else is green, and again, I get my full report here. Now, the report for the reading assessment is a little bit different from the report for the dialogue. So here we still get our overall score. However, we also find out our word per minute score, so our reading speed. So 148 is my reading speed. Reading speed doesn't necessarily mean that you are clear, but because you can read very, very quickly, but it doesn't necessarily make it clear, which is why we color code. So if there is you have a very high reading speed, but you have a lot of yellow and red, that probably means that you're reading too fast and your intonation, your clarity isn't as good as it could be. So just because the word per minute score is high doesn't necessarily mean that it's high quality. So it's important to remind our students of that. But this report will be sent to the teachers as well. Just like with the dialogue practice, students have 3 chances to record and get these reports to see if they can improve their score. So they can hit the retry button and begin re-recording their paragraph, or they can exit. So we are back at the students page practice section. We have done all 3 of the modules in the reading practice. So again, your clear buttons, there's not going to be a real report there, but you can do the practice. The assessment will give you your results and your reports. And again, just like the dialogue, you can retry the assessment 2 times after your initial one. So 3 total attempts to improve your score. And again, your reports will be viewable by teachers and by parents if the parents have a linked account on eSmartClass. So in the next video, we'll take a look at the teachers page to see what they can do with the online fluency practice from their end. So until next time, see you later.